Mom, I let them know I'm just an extra pillar here, baby. I'm not trying to replace your mom.
That part too.
So why you be so mad about the stepdad?
Because
you stepdaddy.
Because listen,
I got deals.
a kid is always gonna seek to find the person that created him.
Okay.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, though.
I'm gonna address you tonight.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna address you tonight.
I'm ready.
Real talk. Let me tell y'all something.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell ladies. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a second, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is the honest to God truth. And your man not gonna tell you this. So don't check him later on tonight once I give you the information. Okay? Most guys, if they had to do it all over again, because they say they there for their kids, even if they mad at you. If they had to do it all over again in a lot of instances, and they not gonna tell you this, that kid would never exist.
Same thing with women. It's a lot of women that would have closed their legs.
Wait. Hold on. Now, I don't think they really do this this little talk show thing anymore. I thought that it was dope. Now, I wasn't a fan of the host in some episodes, man. I think she was doing the most, but let's keep it a bean, right? Women control access to two different things: sex and who gets born, who's born, right? And so, what do you mean they wouldn't do it again? They should have never opened their legs to the guy in the first place. Then, what you mean? It should have just been. It shouldn't even been sex. Shoot, your damn legs closed. My boy 2K, what do you
Take it in for a minute.
I took it in for a minute. That's how I got Chandler.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If he had to do it all over again, that kid would never exist.
Yeah.
Meaning that they regret ever being with you in the first place.
Facts.
Do you know that shoe goes two ways?
So
It definitely go two ways.
If your baby daddy don't like you, what makes you qualify for an upgrade? Why do y'all standards get better when your circumstances get worse?
Just because you dealt with a man that didn't do right by you don't mean you don't deserve what you supposed to have.
You deserve a better one.
No. You don't deserve. Nobody deserves a damn thing on this earth. You get what you work for. All right? There is no, you know what I mean, just because you were in certain situations or whatever you deserve. Like, this ain't no damn Disney movie. This ain't no fairyland. What the hell is she talking about?
What do you mean? Why? So you telling me that because I already have children that I don't deserve a good man?
Yes.
That don't make no sense at all.
Yes.
That don't make no sense at all.
All right, so listen.
That's
crazy. How long?
But
No, that's facts. No, that's facts. Go back and be with your baby daddy. All right? That's your good man. Because you've already gave your womb up, right? And if we can be quite frank with this, right? Because I'm gonna make sure I tread lightly on this situation, because I know a lot of people get in their feelings about this. But I find it so strange that you have so many people out here complaining about the choices that they made. Now listen, if you got into a situation with somebody and for whatever reason, damn, phone went dead. Yeah, for whatever reason, things turned sour or whatever, y'all broke up. Cool. The issue that I have is the people that's the loudest ones in the freaking room that are sitting here voicing their doggone opinion and constantly on social media complaining about the damn choices that they made. You chose to open up your legs to that person. Stop freaking complaining. We tired of hearing about it, man. We are tired of hearing about you jumping from relationship to relationship, from bed to bed, and all these and complain about the very people that you picked, the very people that you chose. So when you talk about deserve, do you deserve? What you deserve is back there. Go back and be with your doggone baby daddy. So that child or those children that you had, whoever you had a baby by, they can actually be around their biological father. Or wait until those children grow up and they're out of the nest before you decide to date again. How about that? Do what's best for that child.
But I'm
That's what
so
you deserve.
glad that the world don't work the way he thinks it should, because we have a lot of people that'll be just asked out.
Now, do you mean? No, hold on one second. I got a question.
But let me give her a solution.
I got a question. Do
Give
you
her a
think that she don't
solution.
deserve a good man, period, or do you want her not to have a date at all until the kids are 18?
No, I want her to go back with her baby daddy.
But he a piece
Yes.
of
And
shit.
I would never. And I would never.
Listen, okay. So
And I would
The
never.
guy that you open up your legs to is your husband.
20 years
Fact.
ago. Do you know how old
Fact.
these kids are? These
Fact.
kids are fucking teenagers.
The
She
guy-
gave him some
She
coochie
just
before
got-
she even knew how to use that coochie.
First of all, see, my situation might not be everybody's situation. I had my kids young. You know, I had my children young.
That's-
So
everybody's
to be
people-
honest with you, I
that's-
agree with him when he said you look for your father. I didn't have that. I didn't have my father. I didn't have
There we
a
go.
male in my life that really like taught me what a man was supposed to be. So I really was walking around blind trying to figure it out. I'm running into people. If I knew better, I
Victim.
would have vetted. You feel me?
Hold on.
I didn't know what that was at 16.
Okay.
I didn't know what that was.
But listen, it goes back to the original conversation that I was having. And I said that women are selfish. When I grew up,
Facts.
I used to be in the church. I grew up in the church.
Wait,
And I will always see women.
Wait. Wait, before he gets into this, I heard something, and I think that this is so true. Y'all feel free to drop it down in the comments if y'all disagree with it. But they say that women will sacrifice the family for their happiness, and a man will sacrifice his happiness for the family. I think that thing's spot on. I really do. When I really zero in and I look at the guys that I have ran into, whether it be in corporate America, whether it be, in the gym, whatever, on social media, most of those guys they're not happy. Some of those men are in sexless marriages. I mean, wife ain't touched a man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no mother flipping. Listen, bro. I got to give it up to them, bro. Y'all some strong mofos to stay in a sexless marriage where y'all don't even rock with each other, y'all barely even talk to each other, and you stand there to make sure that the kids and sometimes even the wife is still gonna be straight. Y'all some strong mofos. Y'all some salute to y'all, man. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, boy. Nope.
Pray to God
Nope.
for a good man.
Nope.
Send me this man that I deserve. But then I always would ask my mom, and she would pop me in the mouth. And I would ask my mom.
I'm on her side. I'm about to do it right now.
Honestly, and this is how my brain works. This is not a joke. This is real. I would ask my mom. I would say, well, what about him? Like, why would God mess his life up by giving him you?
See, now,
So you
First of all, what I never
crazy.
hear you say. For some reason, you don't make men take accountability for their choices.
No, that's so funny. No. What Anton is saying? Let me break this down. What Anton is saying is, you're praying for a good man, right? A good man, most of the time, these chicks be wanting a knight in freaking shining armor. Got all of his ish together, over 6 feet, making over 6 figures, got a decent size, whatever, car, house, the whole nine. Why in the world, he's asking, why in the world would God send you that guy when you have chosen to give your womb to the wrong man? That's a headache. Why in the world would God, this is what Anton is at, why in the world would God want to set that man up like that? Because most of these young ladies out here that are thinking that stuff like this is okay, to give your womb away. Because most of them got multiple. It ain't just one. Most of them got multiple. All right. Why in the world, like in what book, in what story does it make sense to put somebody that ain't got their ish together, that probably got a lot of trauma going on in their life, Why would they mix you up in that world? It doesn't make any freaking sense. No, you need to get yoked together. Get yoked together, baby. All right, you stay on over there, and all these good men, these good guys or whatever, put them with good women that know and understand to at least protect their woman. And most of them want a guy that don't have any children. They want them to be chiseled, work out, the whole that can dress well, can protect, can provide. They want it all. Their definition of a good man, listen, they don't even want you taking them to a damn cheesecake factory. A good man don't take, listen, a good man don't take you to Cheesecake Factory. Man.
No, you missing
You
what I'm
blame
saying.
women for everything. No, you never make men take accountability
I
for what they do.
I do, but what I'm saying is, this
I don't
guy,
get that. Why is it always the woman's fault?
Because when you think
How?
about it,
He's
when you
asking
think
questions.
about it, what I was taught in church was you treat people how you want to be treated.
Facts.
Some of these women, guys know what they qualify for. They know they don't
Facts.
qualify for the top
Facts.
woman.
Right?
Women will take the best option, knowing that she gonna mess his life up, knowing that she gonna slow him down. When them women was in church praying, and I would look at her, and I would look at that booger wolf.
That is not nice.
So,
you
you-
can't call
but
this
people
the thing.
booger wolves in church.
But everybody think they deserve Idris Elba.
But he not talking about the men who decided to date that though.
Everybody deserve Idris Elba, no matter what you look like.
Let me give you something.
These men
Come
still
on.
made the decision to deal with these
Let
women.
me tell you,
It's all
let me-
these women who got kids, who got remarried, or got with other men, and these men chose to be with these women though.
So let me
They
help you
made a
out.
decision to be with these men, these women too. So I'm not understanding.
All I know, I got you too, Kay.
The difference between the two is these mofos ain't complaining. The guys out there are not freaking complaining. What they do, they just going to go get them another one. Hey, listen, they gonna bust you there. Then, once that mess up, they just gonna go on to the next one. Like, they not tripping. They're not on social media crying and complaining. You go on TikTok, that's all you see. People complaining about the choices that they done made. You got women out here that have divorced, great husbands. Get on social media sitting there ranting and raving, and you got people down in the comments, yeah, he was toxic, they dancing and everything. Fast forward 5-10 years down the line, that man got remarried, not complaining, ain't said a mother loving word. It's literally TikToks. It's so many dang on TikToks on there right freaking now from these same women complaining. They break up. They got all the women chanting them on. Hey, good job, girl. Get rid of him. Yes, indeed. 5-10 years down the line, that got her moved on, ain't paying no attention to her, and she's in her car bawling her freaking eyes out because she done made a bad decision. And that's literally like TikTok is, I would say, a great representation of what we see in today's dating market or whatever you want to call it. It's piss all in the damn dating pool. And the reason being is because a lot of these mofos don't understand that damn little hit, a dopamine or whatever, them likes, them comments and all that. Nah, fam. That ain't it, man. That ain't it, dog.
But all I know is when I heard that prayer, I would just say rebuke that.
Anton, right?
What do you think there is? Hold on, I got a question.
In Jesus' name.
Hold on. Do you think there is a surplus?
Hallelujah.
Hold on. I got a question for you, for real, in real life. Do you think it's a surplus of good men? Because let me tell you, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's not.
Definitely.
How you gonna ask a question and then answer? Bruh. How you gonna ask a question and then answer before you even give the person that you're asking the question? It don't make no sense. But it's so crazy. Like this is not what I would call like a great host, man. I think that he need to bring this thing back, like reboot this mofo, but bring somebody else up. Like, please bring somebody else up. This was honestly, I think that it was pretty decent topics. And she might do good maybe just being on the panel instead of being an actual host, like actually being in control of things or whatever. But you can't ask somebody a question and are there, a surplus of good men? Absolutely 1,000%. The issue is just like in high school, just like in college, just like in everyday life, those good guys, those average men oftentimes get passed up. Y'all look right over them mofos because they don't make enough. They don't dress the way that you want them to dress. They don't act the way that you want them to act, which most of y'all want a doggone a thug or an alpha male. Most guys are not alpha males. Most guys are not confident. Most average guys, they go to work, they do what they got to do, they come home. Simple as that. They pay bills, they might socialize here and there, but it's not a lot. All right. Most of these dudes out here are not confident. They don't walk into the room and command a room. They're average freaking men. And those are great men. Those are men that probably pay half of the bills, or they'll try to pay as much as they can. They're not going to complain. Those men will be 100% faithful to you. You can get married with those guys. They will make great fathers, great husbands, great partners, whatever you want to call it. You can literally build a freaking empire with those average freaking guys and help them. Like, if they lack confidence or whatever, have conversations with them. Put them around other men that can possibly help them. But the issue is, again, y'all continue to overlook those guys. And what do? You go right to the damn basketball players, the football players, the athletes, the drug dealers, and, the guys that's in the gym. Most of them dudes are smashing multiple chicks. That's what it is. Most of these guys that, women think, oh man, he got this, he got that, he got that. The woman next to you, the woman down the street, the woman behind you, the chick that was up there at the damn counter, they thinking the same exact thing as your tail. And it's like the blind following the blind. You continue to repeat a pattern over and over again. And you wonder why. You keep making mistakes. Stop chasing after those type of men. And again, get you one of those average guys, because those average men are phenomenal men. Phenomenal guys. And I'm gonna talk about it later on in the stream.
It is.
It's not.
I believe they out here. It's
not. It's a bunch of
no.
Yep.
It's God made 6 good niggas and 4 of them in the audience. Ladies, roll the dice.
That's because you call them. That's because you call them niggas.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what y'all call them? Y'all call them lames.
Yep.
They do be lame.
No, see? And then they grew up.
That's okay.
They grew up. Now y'all at the tech conferences trying to highlight my homeboys.
They be out here.
The reality is that y'all wanted the dope boys.
Mm-hmm. But I just say,
yeah, your type was fucking you up.
No.
What I just say.
Now that he got a felony and he can't get a job.
We gonna start a business.
No.
She get on my nerves so bad.
We gonna start a business and get a loan from the bank, nigga.
I see women today, they don't even like guys that got regular jobs no more.
Clock it. I'm not mad at that.
They don't like guys that got regular jobs.
You know what though? Let's talk about this.
And then you want to complain about your health care coverage.
Let's talk about this.
What?
I think that all right, audience reset, nigga. Y'all ain't got mics. I do think that social media has given people a false idea that they have options that they don't have. Just because a person is in your DM saying, hey, you cute, or sending you a dick pic, that's really all that is. They literally are they're not trying to sit you down, they're not trying to wife you, they're not trying to date you, they're trying to fuck. And I think so many of us see the options, and you think the options are so open that, oh, this person getting on your nerves, oh, you chewing too loud, bye.
Yo, again, this is why I don't think that he should remove her, but I don't think she should be the host, because I think that sometimes this young lady is spot on. I can't remember what her name is. My apologies, man. But sometimes, like, she be spot on. What she is saying right now, I agree with her 1,000%. A lot of them, what I was talking about, that dopamine or whatever, they get guys in their inbox. Guys that are saying that they're pretty, guys that are saying that they're beautiful, this, that, and the third. They just running game. They don't want a damn thing from you but they want one thing from you. That's it. After they get that, they might keep you around. They might smash here and there, but they're not looking out. They're not going to be one of those people that's looking out for your best interests. I promise you they not. It's just a smash and grab or smash and go. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to hit the damn roll. Appreciate it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And the issue is, a lot of those women see those guys. Again, they might be attractive, might look like he work out, Might look like he got, a decent amount of money. Probably got a damn felony or something like that on his record, like Anton was saying. And y'all choose and y'all get with these type of guys. And you wonder why. You wonder why you continue to be in certain situations, man. Again, I think that she clicking. She clicking right now. She definitely clicking right now. Just because you have people in your DMs, that's just quantity, not quality. Those are not qualified, suited men. I guarantee most of the guys that's up under your picture talking about, man, I done seen some of the craziest stuff, man. Guys talking about they'll drink a woman's damn bath water, licking their feet, eat. Both of those just nasty. And some women be turned on by that too. You know how many chicks he probably done got with saying that mess and probably done crazy.
Y'all gotta try a little bit harder with
that's
these
the problem though. I'm glad you said that because in the Bible it said confuse thy enemy, right?
Why you keep talking about the Bible, you atheist?
Whoa.
Didn't we tell him not to talk about the Bible?
Wait, hold on.
Definitely told you don't speak on the
Time
Bible.
out. In the Bible, said
You better leave Big G alone.
I'm trying to help y'all out.
You ain't helping nothing.
Your Sky Daddy sent this message. Crystal is y'all enemy, okay? Listen, Crystal, what Crystal saying apply to Crystal and Crystal only, all right?
That's not true.
When Crystal got kids, she still look good. This what you like to call a bad bitch on the bargain, okay?
Oh my God.
That's Crystal. But y'all,
Wait. How he just slipped that B word in there though. That's I would never condone this type of stuff, man. But 2K is just off the chain, man. You definitely got to have somebody like 2K on the panel too, because he a goofball. But there are some times when he's speaking facts as well, and I will agree with him when he said this. Listen, a beautiful and attractive young lady, a woman that got, you know what I'm saying, like a nice little physique or whatever. She keeps herself up. She maintains easy on the eyes. Depending on, how she speaks, how she talks, it might take a little bit longer for her to hit the wall than those other women. Those options are still going to be there. Now, don't get me wrong. She's still going to have to get through some of that doggone filth because when people see her, they see that she's a single mom or she already has children or whatever. You're going to still have a lot of guys that's going to be thinking, trying to put two and two together. Hey, I might be able to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might be able to get in there without, any type of commitment. I'm just saying.
I'm looking at some of y'all ain't gonna get what Crystal got.
Most of
Cut that
them were
beard
not.
off. You want to talk about looks, nigga?
I grew this.
That has absolutely nothing to do with nothing. I could look the way I look and just be a trash ass bitch, it's just not gonna happen for me.
Hold on, so wait, you think a dude would take you as is if you look like her?
Who is her?
Who is
Never
her?
mind. Don't do it. Never mind.
No, I just said her.
Yeah, okay,
No, I
yeah.
just said
I was
her.
gonna say, don't you dare point nobody
Now what
out.
I am gonna say this. Now the physical do get people attention first.
So what the hell are you talking about then? You literally just agree with come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
But you're human. That's human.
That's normal.
That's what people
More
do.
people put up with your shit because you look like you.
That's
Fact?
not true.
Yes.
That's not true.
Stop
Come on, man. Come
Stop
on.
dating
Lying,
these
bro.
women based off of where they are. Because you're going to be much greater than you are right now.
Fact.
you
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
That's a
deal
fact.
with women based off of where they are.
Nope.
Find women based off of where you're going.
That
When
part.
you dealing with a woman and you basing your standards off of where you are, you will take anything.
That part. That's facts. I'm talking about all day and night. Listen, this ain't got nothing to do with story time. But when your boy was younger, I guess you can say I had a thing for older women, dealing with older women, right? And don't get me wrong, when you look at some of these mofos, I'm talking about head to toe on point with it, dog, for real. Listen, listen. But the mindset, we're going back to a mindset. Now, not all of them, but I would say a few of them, that's all they had. Head to toe, look nice and everything, presentation. But up here, bruh, man, it's a lot, and you have to be careful about the type of people that you get with, that you invite into your world, because they can literally put a cap on your success. They can hold you back, and man, they can really f you up and set you back years. Being with somebody for a few months can set you back years. I'm telling you, a lot of opportunities and things like that, man, because you can't bring them into certain rooms. And when you are around certain people, when you're around certain women, they can either be like battery chargers or battery drainers. And I'm telling you, them battery drainers, man, no matter how good everything else is, it's not freaking worth it. I don't give a damn what she looks like. And I will say that I think that this young lady on the opposite side of I was about to say her name is not something Randy. I think her name is Randy something. Yeah. On the if she's sitting up there on the left side. Yeah, on the left side of Randy, I'm guessing. She's operating out of pretty privilege. She's saying all of this doggone mumbo jumbo because she operating out of pretty privilege, man. And I really honestly don't think that these women be like oblivious to having that doggone pretty privilege. They know good and damn well. If you didn't look the way that you look, most guys wouldn't be checking for you like that. Like seriously. If you didn't have that butt, them breasts, that face or whatever, man, let me tell you something. You would not have the options that you have right now. You wouldn't be up there as confident as you are right now saying the things that you're saying. I promise you wouldn't.
You'll take her based off of what she look like. She not built for the rooms that you're going to be in. And so what that means for the women is that y'all got to get y'all game together. Because the guys that y'all call lame, they not going to be lame for the rest of their life.
Nope.
They might
They're going to
be
be some of the most phenomenal dudes.
Yep.
They're going to be the ones that create the companies. They're going to be the ones that got the benefits. And they're going to be the ones y'all going to want to take care of y'all badass kids.
Agreed.
But I pray against your kids because I don't want...
Why would you pray against the children?
But let me tell you something. Anton, bro, I don't know if you seeing this, but you need to bring this freaking show back, bro. Bring this show back. Hold on. Let me switch my what's the name real quick. Yeah. You need to bring this show back, but this time you need to have somebody else running that thing, man. Like another woman would be cool, I think. But yeah, you definitely need to bring this doggone show back. I think that this show is phenomenal. Again, the topics and everything. Now, I'm not saying just get rid of her altogether, get rid of Randy altogether, but maybe have her as like a co-host or just have her on the panel. And man, this thing could literally do numbers. Like that video, even though it was posted like 8 months ago, that thing got 500,000 views, man. It was a great conversation. And it seemed like they had started going on a freaking road with this thing, man. Phenomenal show. But I want to get into this last part, which is going to be a little bit about like a story time, right? When I was in high school, I hung around a different group of guys, right? Even though, people would tell me, my coaches would get on me, literally pull me to the side and tell me, yo, you should be hanging with this person or you need to be hanging with these people because they're starters. I didn't really hang with the starters outside of getting a ride. I didn't drive in high school. So I would get a ride to school with the starters. Shout out to my boy Chris. Shout out to my boy Jay Neely. I would ride with them to school sometimes. And those guys were stars. Phenomenal football players. One played on offense, the other one played on defense. Again, phenomenal players. I mean, had the ladies, the whole nine. But the guys that I hung out with was the guys that I had connected with in middle school, which a lot of them would probably be considered as I'm gonna say nerds. I don't really like saying lames or whatever, but they would call them like nerds. You know what I mean? The guys that were interested in anime, were just goofy, laughing, playing. But those guys, those dudes were real. They were honest. I could be myself around them. They didn't try to put on, you know what I mean, for the cameras. They didn't try to put on because, you know, women were around. They were their authentic selves 24/7. And that's something that I gravitated towards. Like, I can be myself. I can chill with these guys. And no one understand, yes, when they're in the circle, they are protected. That's just how I've always been, man. Like, yo, when you with me, you good. You ain't got to worry about ish. And so, you know, lunchtime, in the morning, it will always be, you know, the popular kids on this side or whatever, you know, the gothic people on the other side, and then, you know, our little crew. I ain't gonna say my crew, our little crew together, just chilling, enjoying, you know what I'm saying, just laughing and just cutting up. But I hung out with those guys because they were real. And I'm not saying this about, you know, the guy that I was speaking about, but when I think about popular kids in general, those people oftentimes have to put on and play a character because they don't want that image that is up here. You know, they're being held to a certain standard, and oftentimes, you know, being around some of those certain crowds, again, not the guys, not just speaking directly about the guys that were in my class, but when I think about those people that were, you know, older, because we were in the 10th grade, we were still we got moved up to varsity for a short amount of time, but most of those dudes, you know, in order for you to get into that clique or whatever and stay in there, you had to wear a certain type of shoes. They had to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Your clothes had to be name brand. And, you know, when the girls came around, everybody was trying to do stuff to try to, man, I'm like, listen, man, I'm good with that, bro. Like, listen, if a chick ain't rocking with me, she ain't rocking with me. I'm not about to put on for any damn body. I don't give a damn. Like, that's just me. That's always been me. And I'm not changing for no doggone body. So if you want to call me because I'm hanging out with these guys, lame, a nerd, or whatever, I don't care. I don't give a damn. Because when you look at most of those people that were sitting there passing judgment on us, when you look at their life right now, most of those people are miserable. Most of those people don't really have anything going on for themselves. And when I look at those guys that I hung out with, married, some of them were in the Navy, some of them were in the Army, but most of those guys are married with children. They're happy, they're successful, and they're living their life. And one thing that I was trying to tell them, even when we were younger, because I had some chicks that was checking for me. I was like, listen, bro, trust me, you don't want them headaches. And even though they was my boys, I got to be honest, like, they was my boys, I had to have a few conversations with a few of them. Like, bro, I know what you're saying, man, but listen, man, she is just so fun. But I'm like, bro, listen, I'm telling you, that chick is a headache and a half, and you are lucky that she's not considering you for any type of relationship or anything. Because shortly after that, you got people start having children, and instead of my boys, the people that I hung out, actually getting the opportunity to go to college, go off. I'm talking about they going to Greece, they going to China, they going all over the place, man. Meeting all these different people, seeing all these different things. You never would have got the opportunity to experience those things if that young lady would have considered you, and you know something would have happened with her. So what I'm saying is, a lot of y'all younger guys out there, even, you know, guys my age or older, y'all need to be thankful and be grateful that most of those chicks with a big butt and a smile, a big breast or whatever is not checking for you, because those type of chicks can honestly ruin your life. I'm telling you, they out there and they hunting, they scouting.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up, tan skin, mixed race, buttercup, Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna, whoa.